back. It's your boy EQ. And up next, we have Ray J attacked by Diddy sons in heated confrontation for clowning and disrespecting Diddy. Shout out to Chick Smooth for the video. Honestly, it was just a matter of time before Diddy sons had had enough of this, and it seems that this is that point. Obviously, we have seen the internet pull out some of the most creative memes possible, and we've also heard a lot of opinions and thoughts from a lot of people in the industry condemning Diddy. Yeah, there are a few that are sticking up for him, but by far, there's way more people condemning him, which is a little hypocritical because there was a lot of people that were really close to his side. So, yeah, time will tell, but there's going to be a lot more people implicated. To me, that's probably the people that are silent. They're waiting to see if they're on any tape. But yeah, obviously, this is something that was going to be inevitable. We were going to see Diddy's sons confront some of these people because at the end of the day, it is their pops, no matter how nasty the dude is. But yeah, I feel like the group of people actually leading the charge has definitely been 50. But Ray J is not far behind. So enough dilly-dallying. Let's jump right into the video. Again, it's entitled Ray J attacked by Diddy sons in heated confrontation for clowning and disrespecting Diddy. At this point, if you're going to get at everybody that's clowning him, bro, you're going to be fighting the world, bro.
Time to go slide for Diddy. Now, while Diddy is locked up on some trafficking charges, a lot of people have been speaking out against Diddy. The one thing that's very interesting is that all these celebrities, all these rappers and athletes, a lot of them knew Diddy or went to his party. Yeah. So now Diddy is locked up on some super weird charges. Those same rappers and celebrities gotta give a statement basically condemning Diddy.
Oh, most definitely. You want to be as far away from anything associated with Diddy at this point right now. And yeah, those events at the time were the events of the year. They were the party of the year. Everyone was there. Athletes, artists, like politicians, very, very powerful and high profile people. But given everything that's been like exposed, like you don't want anything to do with this at all.
Diddy. And whenever you gotta speak out against somebody that you were cool with, it's never an easy thing to do. Now, TMZ has reported that Diddy's sons Christian, Quincy, and Justin pulled up on Ray J at a party. And yes, you guessed it, it's all because of what Ray J has said in the past about Diddy. Now, TMZ reported...
We gotta remember, while there is freedom of speech for the most part, because obviously certain things that you could say that can get you locked up, but words have consequences. Actions have consequences. So while you can say what you want to say, don't be surprised if somebody does go and press you. But also on the other side, you have to understand, when you're a public figure of this magnitude, the media, the internet, the people, they're going to run with it. They're going to meme it. They're going to joke about it. It just comes with the territory. And I feel like it's something that's been around since, honestly, media's been around. And this type of behavior has been around for even longer than that.
Reported that after the party ended, Ray J and his friends, including Amber Rose and his manager, walked to the parking lot where Diddy's sons confronted them. Apparently, things got intense as the brothers surrounded Ray J, getting in each other's faces and basically wanted to jump him. And you guys want to know who saved the day? None other than Chris Brown. Chris Brown saw what was happening from his car and he ran over to help. He pulled Justin and Christian away to calm things down. Other people stepped in, and luckily for Ray J, he did not get hurt. Now, very interesting as well, TMZ also notes that this was not the first time they've actually confronted Ray J about Diddy. According to TMZ, this has happened 3 other times.
Well, then that's probably why things got physical now. It's like, yo, we've been telling you to lay off the jokes and you keep doing it. And sometimes when you tell somebody to lay off a joke or lay off an insecurity, that's when they go extra hard and they start joking around even more and getting more flagrant. So when you act like when you act bothered, don't be surprised when they amp up the intensity of like the jokes and stuff like that.
By now, you guys are probably wondering, Chigs, what did Ray J say that was so bad? Now, aside from Ray J condemning Diddy after the Cassie elevator video came out, Ray J has also made a couple jokes here and there. Here's something Ray J has said before about Diddy.
And I've implemented a lot of things that we can do as a society to try to stop this from happening. Do you forgive somebody for taking somebody's ass? There's a lot of people out here taking...
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. While Ray J's heart may be in the right place, obviously the way you frame things, the way you approach and word things, that definitely has a lot of power, sometimes more than the actual intention. So yeah, you can't be surprised. You're literally saying that somebody is taking somebody's cheeks. So yeah, it's gonna elicit some type of laughter. And yeah, while the topic is serious, like you're using jokes to like soften it a little bit, but it is what it is. And honestly, I feel like this is kind of tame compared to a lot of the other jokes. But I think people think like messing with Ray J is safer. I don't think people realize, or they should probably know, that Ray J, while he is goofy and has gone viral for some hilarious moments, like the hat that just switched positions every time like the shot went back to him. Like the dude is still certified in LA. He's from LA, you know? So yeah, these people gotta chill out a little bit because they are pressing the wrong one. And while you may get the better of him right now, it's not like the dude doesn't have backup as well, fam. And they gotta be very careful as well because the last thing they want to do is bring more heat to their pops, especially with what the dude's facing. You don't want to add more credence to the fact that he was running this type of organization when you're pulling these moves, man.
From people are getting robbed of not only their money
cheeks
and their spirituality.
Crazy.
They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help?
Obviously, we help.
Now, I will say this. You can't disrespect somebody and tell the other person how to react. If you make any jokes about my father and his case that he has going on, if I see you and decide to slap you, that's my business. But obviously the smarter decision will be not to get into trouble. I get that
1000%.
You want to defend your father, but right now you need all the positive public press you can get. The last thing you want is for the judge and possible jury to look at your family like you guys are a bunch of gangsters.
Exactly. Just optics wise, like fam, you're living up to the whole this is a mob. Like the dude was already moving like a mob boss. He was allegedly putting hits on people, exploding cars, hanging people over balconies. The last thing you want to do is just cement that even further. Like you're not doing him any favors by doing this. At this point, fam, the internet and the world, they're going to make their jokes. And the more bothered you act, the more that they know that it's getting to you, probably the more jokes you're going to get. So yeah, I just feel like doing all this and pressing him is probably what made him ramp up the jokes, honestly.
Who go around bullying people and beating people up. Right now, it's time to gather sympathy for Diddy. Go do some volunteer work. Maybe go clean up the side of the road on the highway. Man. Maybe even helping an old person cross the road. Anything positive you feel you can do, go do it. Stop beating people up. You're not going to press everybody that's been saying stuff about Diddy. This is kind of wild, man. You guys get in the comments below. Scratch.
Yeah, fam. Obviously, there's consequences to not just actions, but to words. Can you be surprised that somebody wants to get some type of retribution when they hear you joking on their family and stuff like this? Yeah, Diddy is obviously, if what everything they're saying is true, and some of the stuff has already kind of been corroborated through videos and other like firsthand accounts, the dude is a monster. So yeah, he's gonna get his time in court, and honestly, it's not looking good for him at all. He's already proven to be a liar once already when he was denying the fact that he assaulted Cassie, and just to find out that that was actually in fact true. So yeah, man, this is a terrible move for already a family that's been making terrible moves. And yeah, I don't think it's going to ease up. We're nowhere near the start of the trial, and we're already seeing this. I feel like once the trial actually commences and we find out more stuff, I feel like there's going to be even more jokes and more things for people to say. So yeah, man, I know they're not going to try and pull us for like 50. They're going at Ray J because obviously they think they can push him around, but I don't really think they understand that Ray J can probably get them touched as well. Pause. Not in the ways that probably they're used to. But yeah, this is definitely something that's not going to stop anytime soon. I just think it's just a culmination of hearing everyone and their mama have something to say about it, which is honestly always part of the game. You got the praise for a very long time, but like the fact is, when you're a public figure, you also open yourself for criticism, whether fair or not, whether real or not. And it's up to you to decide how to react. Now, if you go and crash out and you get locked up, how can you help the very people that you say you love? I just think it's just people getting into their feelings, obviously. This is not something that you want to have hanging over you. And the more you display your botheredness, the more you're going to get these jokes, guys. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about them trying to get retribution and trying to jump Ray J? At least Quincy wasn't there. I feel like he has some sense. If I'm not mistaken, he went back to his pops, I'll be sure, after his pops basically said, yo, son, just come home. I feel like I'll be sure definitely knew that this dude was definitely on some demon time for a very long time, but he was at the point where he really couldn't say nothing. Times have definitely changed. and it really does look like Diddy's going to face the consequences of the seeds that he's sowed. So, yeah, man, this is your harvest, fam. You built this up over 30 years. Definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about like Ray J being attacked by them? They just jumped him. It doesn't seem like it got too far before Chris Brown went in there and pulled him off. I get being bothered, but if you show people you're bothered, they're just going to do it more, fam. They're just going to try to annoy you even more. And at that point, you just got to show them that it's not bothering you. Obviously, that's not like the case, but like these jokes are going to keep coming. The disrespect is still going to keep coming. And you can't act like nothing was done to deserve any of that stuff. We'll see in due time if anyone else gets exposed. I'm pretty sure other names will be implicated. We honestly know so very little about all this stuff. It's just a lot of speculation, but I feel like it's just the tip of the iceberg. So like I said, definitely let me know what you guys think about Diddy's sons jumping him. Do you guys think the jokes have gone too far, or do you think not far enough? Especially for the stuff that Diddy has been accused of doing. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. This does the channel wonders. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are freaking amazing. And yeah, hope you guys love the video and hope to see you guys soon.